I learned in the entrepreneurial experience that it's a lot of work to be an entrepreneur, but it has its rewards. You work hard, and whatever you put into it, you get out of it. And I think that's really important in any class.
I found that this class was quite a bit different from a lot of classes I had taken before. Very much that it was a very hands-on approach. A lot of classes I've taken before that I still enjoyed were very much more theoretical basis. What would work in the workplace, what wouldn't, how you're supposed to treat people. The very theoretical classes that are necessary for your education, but that are not so, I would say, memorable and making you learn through implementation. And this was something very different that I found, which I very much enjoyed.
It's the kind of class that you wake up in the middle of the night and you just have these ideas and you have to work on them because you just want to get better. It has a real competition aspect to the class, which makes you not only want to win against yourself, but beat everybody else in the class.
So with this class, I found myself thinking about the class a lot more than my other ones. To put it into perspective, where if I would have a math-based course or a HR-based course, I would do the work and know that I'd have to study, but that was really the extent of how the course would go. With this class, I found that there was no mandatory homework that had to be done outside the class. It was up to you at what level you wanted to achieve your work and what level you wanted to do well in the class. And this was something that really drove me to think about the class. And it really, I would say in a good way, took over my brain for a couple months. It was something I was thinking about every day and how I would improve my idea and how I would grow it. And with my 3 other group members, contacting them saying, like we need to really split up these tasks. We need to delegate. We need to really get this done because we don't have a lot of time. We have 2 weeks until the next judging panel. And I found that it would be hard to understand for someone who's never taken before, but it was almost a good kind of stress. It was a good kind of drive that I found was taking over me. It was something that every day, when I would wake up and my alarm would go off and I would say, another day, and then I would really wake up and I would say another day, this is awesome, I'm so excited to get there and talk with these guys, hey, what did your aunt have to say about this? What did the VP of this guy have to say? What is your contact? What did he come up with yesterday? And we would just become one mind and bring together all of our ideas, and whenever the class was over, I would go back to my other classes, and I thought that was very interesting and something that I wish they made 4-hour classes for. One thing really unique I found out of the course was the pitching that you had to do. You had to be pitching to judges every 3 or 4 weeks. And I found that was very useful in my daily life now. I'm part of an organization that is looking for sponsorships. And how do you get sponsorships? You have to pitch to somebody, tell them the idea and what you're looking for. And I found that the experience I got in the class is so valuable because we actually succeeded with getting one of our sponsorships, and it's better than we could have got without this pitching experience.
It pushes you forward. It makes you learn through the act of doing, not through the textbook, and it really helps you decide things in your life, whether you want to be in business, whether you want to be an entrepreneur, whether this is the path you need to take in life to succeed.